Buenas tardes a todos. Buenas tardes a Noatum Container Terminal, Valencia. Voy a hablar en inglés porque hay mucha gente de fuera y voy a hacer el discurso ahora en inglés. Dear Madam and Sirs, let me first welcome you to Noatum Container Terminal, Valencia, the largest public terminal container in the Mediterranean. It's an honor to have you here today. We are pleased and proud to share with you the result of months of hard work in the sea terminal project. It's an honor to have, in a time when progress is unstoppable and technical is present in our daily lives, we want to present some technical innovation that are used on a small scale in our houses and cities, but being implemented in such large scale as a container terminal for the very first time. Just a few years ago, we could not even imagine that those global innovations could be introduced in ports. Take as an example hybrid RTGs cranes with an adaptable operated molded, electrical terminal tracks, high power LED lighting, real-time integrated information system by hundreds of indicators of progress, or dynamic adaptive lighting when vehicles approach. The value of these advances is very high for the whole port sector and consequently for our customers. Customer satisfaction depends directly on the level of the performance of the service. Our main target is to allow the latest technologies lead to continuous improvement of Noatum operations. On the other hand, we have double profit. We make our activity more sustainable for the environment and also economically more profitable. Obviously, the technological progress always has talented human team behind. They have devoted long hours and much effort working together to achieve the result. A special mention shall be made to the contribution of Valenciaport Fundación, the Port Authority of Valencia, all the manufacturers, and the terminals that have joined the Sea Terminal project. Particularly, two terminals have integrated our system in a coordinated way to allow interlink connections among all with a common objective. I shall highlight that much has been done, and of course the great enthusiasm of the Sea Terminal whole team. I cannot list each of very of you, but I must thank all of you to have actively participated in this project, to make it possible. This is an excellent example of people committed to progress, innovation, and the application of new technologies will help us to grow as a leader in this sector. Finally, I'd like again to thank you very much for your presence here today. I'm fully convinced that you will see that your visit to Noatum Container Terminal Valencia has been worth it. And now I give the floor to José Andrés Giménez, coordinator of the Sea Terminal project.
Buenas tardes. I'm going to talk in English as well because some of the audience comes from out of Spain. First of all, welcome to the Port of Valencia. Welcome to Noatum Container Terminal Valencia. And thank you very much for being here, especially for those who come out of our city. I'm fine. Okay. Just wanted to explain a bit what you are going to see today. In the next 2 hours, you are going to visit different sites of the terminal. Here we have three of the 7 prototypes that we have been working in the project since middle of 2014. These great machines that are behind you, the electrical terminal tractor, first prototype in Europe of this kind of vehicle, and the reach stacker and empty container handler that are equipped with the latest emission control technologies for diesel machines. You will also see in another part of the terminal a very innovative concept of an RTT, a hybrid engine for an RTT crane, which is a machine that particularly wastes a lot of energy in port operations. But sea terminals is more than port equipment. We have been working in what we call smart energy management. That's why you are going to visit as well the Terminal Control Center, which is located in the berth of the terminal. You will see there some presentations on how the SIMS platform works. And the SIMS platform is a software that we call it smart because it's able to detect when an operational bottleneck is taking place. And you know that bottlenecks are usually the reason for extra costs, unnecessary fuel consumption, and unnecessary pollution and greenhouse emissions. So finally, but not least, last but not least, you have to know that you are probably in the first terminal in the world that is applying an automated dynamic lighting system combined with LED technology. It's another outstanding project that we expect that you find it of interest this evening. So, before starting with the demonstrations, I have been told to invite you to take a group photo before the sun goes down. So please follow my colleague Marina. I don't know where she is, but Marina is there, so please follow her to take a group photo. And later on, we will explain the working modes that we are going to follow in and the separation into groups that you have been informed in the previous session. Okay, so thank you.